Hey everyone, hope you are doing well. We are of course promoting our Double Sabers interactive hardback and videos, the ultimate Double Sabers resource. And there was some confusion as to this posture in the trailer. So, what would you use it for? Imagine you're guarding a caravan, you get attacked, your friends are up there, you've got your Double Sabers. You notice a guy, enemy, bandit, charging you from this direction. Now, you could just engage. I'm trying to be careful here. I'm indoors. Come on, guys. Give me some credit here. You could just engage and hopefully you win, right? What if you did this, though? What if you threw something at them while they were charging you, when they were 20 feet away, 15 feet away, 10 feet away? You ready? And there it is. Immediately now you have a free hand. You can reach down to your pocket, the knife hanging at your belt, the pouch where you keep your arrows. You could even grab a big old rock if you want to and throw. But normally you would have like a knife on you. You would throw as they're about 10-15 feet away, and then if you miss, it's okay. You just go right back to this. You can do this. You can transfer to this so quick, it's not even funny. And then of course if you're practicing the form, you practice that as soon as every time you do the form, you're practicing that. And then you go to here. So they're charging, they get close, 20 feet, 15 feet, immediately you go, and then boom, you've got your, you throw. And that's the throwing dart posture. I almost kind of hate that I gave that away, because now I know every crappy school that, it's like, oh, we do a Chinese sword, we do Kung Fu, we knew that. We knew it all along. No, you didn't. There's like a handful of people who knew that. And there were even people teaching this set, and they just think of it as a salute at the end. They don't realize. In one of the Saber books Wong Hunfun's writes, he explains that this is a dart throwing posture, when you raise your hand up like that in the form. And this way, you can surprise someone, and immediately you can go from, because they don't know what you're going to do. You're squared away. You can go from here to here, and then you've got and you throw. So yeah, that's the details. This also has a utilitarian purpose. You could be here, and if you needed to grab a horse by the reins or whatever, you could. That's less what it is, because it's more for throwing darts or other objects. But you could. But of course, that's, one of my teachers in my lineage was a bodyguard, which, they worked on caravans. You'd be working with horses all day, and you would just learn that stuff naturally. Nowadays, if you drop your kid off at a dojo or whatever, and they've got their foam twin swords, like, okay, 1, cut 2, cut angle 3. They're not going to, need to know that. But there are layers to this art, definitely. So yeah, there you go. You practice that transfer, and you can do moves, and you can actually get to that pretty close, and you can throw and then immediately just go back. So if you don't stick the guy, could be you stick the guy, or he moves back, you get him to react, and then you can engage and you get an advantage. But if you miss him, you get to just transfer back to Double Sabers and go. So there you have it. Lots of little details. In fact, in the manual, there's a QR code where you flip, there's a picture of that move, and there's a little QR code, and you scan it, and it goes to a video about me talking about all that and other details related to that. So there you go. Ultimate Double Sabers resource. Huge book, 200 pages, tons of video, tons of explanations like what I just gave you, the history and the culture. Yeah, cheers. I was sitting down to edit this video to put in the photographs, and I realized that I forgot to give a shout out to Victor Jang. For those of you who don't know, he has a channel where he's throwing knives, darts, etc. And Victor was one of the first people to really nail the Meow Dao manual knife throw. Others had tried before him, but when I saw Victor's, I thought, yes, that's it. That's how it's done. So Victor, I would love to see you do this throw from our school. I know you'd be really good at it. So a way to now throw something while wielding Double Sabers. Pretty cool, I think. And yeah, check out Victor Cheng's channel, all that stuff. Probably one of the best knife throwers, traditional knife throwers on YouTube right now, as far as like tied to like a Chinese martial school. I just thought of Hozan Suzuki, and he was really good too, but sadly he's been passed away for a few years now. So yeah, check out Victor's throwing stuff, and hopefully Victor will showcase this and do his own version, which I think we'd all love to see. So cheers.